Welcome to the college football playoff. The season's had plenty of ups and downs, and all the drama has led up to this point, the first round of the 12-team playoff. And a home field advantage for one side. This place is rocking. We have a great battle for us here tonight. Two teams with championship aspirations, but trying to define the odds and take a big step closer to that national championship. As we'll see the number 9 seed in this playoff, the Ohio State Buckeyes, taking on the number 8 seed in the playoff, the California Golden Bears. 3A Sports College Football, I'm Chris Fowler, joined as always by Kirk Herbstreit. We have been waiting for this, the college football playoff with an on-campus environment. Can't wait to get this going. The kickoff team is out there, and here we go. The college football playoff about to get underway. He's going to try for a return from a couple yards deep in the end zone. Solid coverage there. They get him at the 15. That's where the offense will take over. It's early, but this crowd is fired up. Listen to this noise here. This is going to be tough for the visitors today. Shotgun formation. Here's an inside handoff. And he'll pick up the first down, stopped at the 27.
You know, Chris, what a great run here. You think about Ohio State, you think lately about those NFL-ready wide receivers, but we all know it starts with their running games, all those great backs they've had over the years.
Second down after that run on the previous play. And now the handoff. Breaks loose at the 40. They tackle him at the 43, but that's enough for a first down.
One way to create a rhythm and really start to show your identity as an offense is to control the line of scrimmage. The offensive line here early getting a hat on a hat, and this back, as good as we've seen all year, with the ability to accelerate.
Oh, and he's in the clear now. It's a foot race. He'll make it into the end zone. Touchdown, Buckeyes.
Well, all the film work that they've done to get ready for this game, here we are in the opening drive. They see exactly what they thought they might see based on their film work. It pays off, and this back had a ton of space to show you what kind of speed he has.
Point after, up and good.
7, Cal, 0.
Kickoff team on the field getting set now.
Set to advance on the football.
Kick bounces out of the back of the end zone for a touchback. First down play call coming up. How aggressive will it be? We go with a direct snap. Powering through. 5-yard gain, so it's 2nd and 5. The Golden Bears will hustle to the line to run the hurry-up offense. Oh, it's snapped to the back. That's a nice wrap-up there by the junior.
Chris, you know, the spread era over the years has always grown offensively, but I've been always impressed with defenses that really build their defense to play in space, still have an ability to be sound at the line of scrimmage and defend a running game. It's exactly what we saw right there.
Quarterback pre-snap adjustments now for this defense. Third down, out of the shotgun. Makes a quick catch. Gets into space at the 50. Breaks into the clear. It's a sprint. And they finally tackle him down at the 1. Big gain in the pitch and catch.
Good job here by this offense coming up with this first down on that third down play. They knew they're going to have to deal with a lot of pressure, did their job, gave the quarterback time. They convert, and listen, you're down early in this game. Every possession matters. You need points on this drive, and they're able to have that chance now with that conversion.
2nd and goal for the offense. And the back now goes in motion. Quick pass. Here comes a jet sweep. And he'll get there. Touchdown, Cal.
Now, this defense is so caught up in all the wide receivers, they forgot about the running back. He's not just back there running the ball. This guy's involved in the passing game. Nice throw and catch and a touchdown.
And the PAT is good. Kickoff team has come on the field now to send this one away. And it's caught from inside the 20. And they bring him down to the 42 after a solid return. Okay, here comes the Ohio State offense back on the field. They punch it into the end zone the last time. Let's see if this defense has made some adjustments to stop him this time. He's brought down, but not before the gain to the 42-yard line.
Great job by the offensive line here, opening up some holes and giving the running back room to run on first down. Plays like this can open up the playbook for the play caller, allow him to make that defense think, are they going to run? Maybe play act.
Oh, and nothing but green grass ahead. At the 10 now. No stopping him. Takes it all the way. Touchdown, Ohio State.
What a long run for the touchdown. I don't know if this defense was caught sleeping or walking in mud. I can't pick which one. Maybe it's both, because the running back just went right by them so easily for the big gain and a big-time score.
No problem with PAT right down the middle. Getting set to kick the ball off now. And that one will bounce out of the back of the end zone. So a touchback will start at the 25. So California's offense back out on the field now. The last drive, the passing game, very effective. Moved them right down the field. And the defense make adjustments. Quarterback appears to be changing the play. Off the play fake, looking to throw on first down. He's escaping the pocket now. Finds a man downfield. It's a big gain to the right.
Chris, how about this? I mean, there's nobody open initially.
And the replay booth has signaled they want to stop and have another look at this one. And that review confirms the ruling on the field was correct, so the play will stand. So the offense with the 1st and 10 now, the football placed exactly at midfield. And they'll run it with the draw play. Goes backwards, losing 3 yards there.
Well, if somebody talks about a play being blown up, this is a great example of that. That's Exhibit A for how to be physical on defense.
Offense getting set up. Here's 2nd down. There's the snap. Looking to throw the ball. And he's got his man open downfield. They make the tackle, but that's a solid gain. Moves the ball to the 34.
Chris, that's another positive game for this offense, and this quarterback continues to show why he's had such a great year this year. When he has time to throw, he gets his feet set. He's as accurate as any quarterback in the country.
Quarterback moving out of the pocket, trying to create. Makes the grab in the end zone. Touchdown, Golden Bears. Well, this college football playoff game is all tied up. And Kirk, it's beginning to feel a little bit like a shootout.
Yeah, it is. It's a battle of the offenses. Both these teams right now executing flawlessly. And they're doing so with such high stakes. Answering one score with another. Neither team is backing up 1 inch.
Kickoff team is on the field. Let's see if they give the returner a chance to bring this one back. This one is not returnable. It's out of the back of the end zone. First down play call. How aggressive will it be? He'll hand it off. They'll bring him down right at the 30-yard line.
Chris, I just love to see this offensive line in this running game able to establish themselves. This back is already over 50 yards. We're in the first half, so really good job of establishing the run game. Opens up the play action, opens up one-on-one opportunities. Just keep winning the battle up front.
Tackle behind the line. It's a loss of 2.
Well, the back just had nowhere to go. How about the defensive line? They eat up all the blocks up front, freeing those linebackers up to be able to make the play. Just a bad play all around for this offense.
Looking to make a big play downfield. Oh, it's picked off. What a play. And he's got some open field ahead. And that's a solid return after the interception.
He didn't really seem to feel like he had anybody open. He just puts it up in the air, and the defense says, thank you, we'll take it.
And one final play before the end of the quarter. The shotgun handoff here. The defense able to bring him down to wrap up the first period of play. So here we go, first play of the quarter. The offense has a first down. Moving the receiver around pre-snap. And at first down, they go right back to him.
It's not a huge gain here, but if you add up multiple runs like that throughout the course of a game, by the fourth quarter, you're going to start to see that affect the defense.
The offense goes 5 wide, empty backfield. And the quarterback tucks it and takes off as a design run. Makes the first down, but pays a price. Big hit there at the end.
These quarterbacks today in the college game are so athletic. They can beat you with their arm, obviously. But just when you think you have them figured out, they tuck the ball and go. I'd expect this defense to put in a spy to keep this quarterback from running.
What's the play call here on second down for this offense? They'll run it from the gun. Tackled behind the line. It's a loss of 2. Well, they don't block the defensive end and shows some quickness, Kirk, getting around the edge that time.
Yeah, this guy's usually getting around the edge to put pressure on the quarterback, but he reminds everybody here that this guy's a complete package. Not only can he pressure the quarterback, but also he is very, very talented and shows you the physicality he has against the run as well.
A pop pass on the jet sweep. And he's shoved out of bounds by the defense short of the first down marker.
Steps out of bounds at the 24-yard line. Coming up, fourth down.
The offense stays on the field, of course. It's 4th down and inches. Quarterback changing the play now at the line. Takes the snap and takes off on the run. And he's brought down, but not before he gets first down yardage.
I can really appreciate this offensive coordinator not trying to just do something crazy. You're less than a foot away from the first down line. Just punch it in and pick up a first down. That's what they call here, and it works out perfectly.
And the Golden Bears lining up here on 1st and 10. They flip it to him on the jet sweep. Going absolutely nowhere. It'll be a loss on the play.
This is a great job of being prepared by this defense. Almost anticipating this play. They're in position to bring him down for a loss.
And the 8th play on this drive coming up. Receiver in motion now. And a handoff as they run the counter play. Tackle finally made. That's a very solid gain, but not close to first down yardage yet.
Teams are getting more and more creative with how they run their counter plays. Gone are the days of everyone under center running the counter tray. Now you're seeing it modernized. We'll see how many different versions they'll run today.
An important 3rd down conversion coming here in the red zone. Pre-snap motion from the receiver. Direct snap to the back. Goes backwards, losing 3 yards there. Well, they run the ISO play, but the interior O-line just overwhelmed that time.
Yeah, give the defensive line all the credit in the world because they just manhandled this offensive line. They won the line of scrimmage. It's a very simple play. You should be able to, at the very least, get some positive yards here, but not when you lose the battle up front.
That's the 2-minute warning now here in the first half. Looks like the coach decides to go for 3 points here. Here comes the field goal team. And it sails right through the middle of the uprights. A solid kick. And with that, they retake the lead. Following the field goal, the kickoff team is out there now.
Oh, Chris, it's a nice kick here to polish off that drive with at least 3 points up on the board.
That one bounces through the end zone, so it'll start at the 25. And the Ohio State offense comes back onto the field. If they want to cut into this lead before halftime, they have to work quickly now. Shotgun formation. Here's an inside give. Goes backwards, losing 3 yards there. After the first down loss, it's 2nd and long from the 22. And the quarterback looking to make a play through the air. He lets it go on the move. And it falls incomplete. The defensive pressure hurried to throw that time.
Boy, this quarterback is really rolling the dice out here today. Remember, he threw an interception the last time they had the ball. I thought he might learn from that, but instead he comes out throwing it into coverage again. Somehow catches a break on this tip ball that this one was an interception. He better tighten up his decision-making. He's going to cost himself a game.
Quick throw to his receiver. Cannot connect. Incomplete, and now 4th down.
Boy, this is all about the defense here. Nice stop here on 3rd down, but really it's about trying to get this offense behind the sticks. Once you get them behind the sticks, you can mix up your coverages, really affect the quarterback's eyes and disrupt the timing and the rhythm of what the offense is trying to do. Now we've got another big 4th down coming up.
Cal's offense takes the field now. The last possession, they moved it, but settled for a chip shot, so it's sort of an unsatisfying result. Looking to do more here. Tackle up near midfield at the 48.
Hat on a hat up front. Good job opening up the holes. Anytime you can get positive yards on 1st down, that's a win.
Offense getting set. 2nd down play here. And it looks like the quarterback's going to run it. And the senior able to make the stop after a short gain.
Well, anytime you use your quarterback as a runner, the goal is obviously to hit some big plays. You got to be careful of letting your quarterback take too many big hits. Not only can he get tired, he can also start to fumble the football.
That's the wide receiver coming in motion now. Quick pass. Here comes a jet sweep. He's inside the 10 now. They bring him down, but a big chunk of yardage on the play. And a quick timeout call by the offense after the play.
The defense has got to do a much better job here of adjusting to the pre-snap motion. They just kind of stayed in place, and it gave the receiver plenty of room there to make a nice play.
On the handout, they'll test the right side here. And they'll tackle him for a loss of 5 yards. Offense stops the clock with their 2nd timeout to talk strategy. Well, they run it right into a blitz, and that linebacker was coming downhill, Kirk.
Man, what a time to call that blitz here by the defensive coordinator. And you're right, he shoots right through that A-gap. Really, the back had nowhere to go. By the time he got the ball in his hands, the linebacker's right in his face.
The offense with some pre-snap eye candy. Quarterback adjusting now to the defense. 2nd down, we're going to throw it. Here's a shot toward the end zone. And it's caught. Touchdown, Cal.
Boy, what a job by the offensive coordinator going to that 5 wide receiver set, creating the one-on-one matchups, finding the most favorable matchup, and then going to that receiver for the score.
And the extra point gives them a double-digit lead. So an important touchdown just before halftime. Not much time for the opposing offense to try to answer before the break. Trying to make a play from deep in his end zone. He's tackled at the 10. Not good field position to start the drive. So the offense takes the field in the final seconds of the half. Chance for just a couple more plays. And here's the handoff. Goes backwards, losing 3 yards there. So a timeout is called. Just a few seconds left here in the first half. And wow, listen to this crowd noise. This stadium is vibrating. That's why this is such a tough place for visitors to play. Breaks through the tackler. They get him down. The gain is to about the 12. And a timeout is called. Important stage late here in the second quarter. Looks like the final play of the half coming up. Drops back, looking to throw for it on third down. And he lofts it toward the sideline. And it falls incomplete. They tried for a big chunk play on the final play of the period. Minter's going to wrap up the first half here. Let's kick it now to Kevin Connors with our halftime update. The Buckeyes will kick this away to begin the second half. From inside the 15-yard line, bringing it out. And he's tackled at the 21. That's where the drive will start. Cal's offense back out on the field now. They get the second half started with the running play. Moves the ball up to the 30.
I tell you, to be able to pick up a nice gain like that, those offensive linemen have to sustain their blocks. Gave them a chance and a really nice gain.
Second down after that run on the previous play. Quarterback checks the defensive look, makes some adjustments. Takes the snap and takes off on the run. And the runner brought down after just a short gain. The Golden Bears come up to the line to crank the tempo up here. That's a design quarterback keeper. He'll earn the first down, but pay for it with a hard hit.
Well, they continue to play good football up front. A nice run, nice conversion here, and most importantly, working with that lead. You keep working that clock. You're trying to advance to that next round of the postseason.
Motion now from the tight end. From the shotgun, here's an inside give.
Well, these are the type of runs that begin to wear down your defense psychologically. Already have the lead, come out with a nice big gain, and this defense is thinking, oh no, here we go again. Really nice statement here to get this second half started.
The offense with some pre-snap motion. Running game is working. They'll stick with it on first down. They tackle him behind the line, a loss of 4. Well, that was that excellent linebacker with a clear path just running downhill quickly.
You know, I think one of the great things about watching this guy play all year is his vision. He just has great instincts. That time the defensive line ate up all the linemen, freed up the linebacker to get into the backfield, and the result is a tackle for a loss for the backer.
Nice run. He's brought down to the 44. What will the call be on third and long now from the 44? Dropping back. We're going to throw for the first down. Catch made over the middle. Tackle made at the 41. That's first down yardage.
For this offensive line, you got to tip your cap. They've done everything you would ask of them in taking care of this quarterback. They do it again here on third down. working with that lead. You know the pressure's coming, and they deliver.
And the Golden Bears begin a new series here, 1st and 10. The pre-snap motion from the offense. From the shotgun now, here's an inside give. The gain is 4, so it's 2nd and 6.
Nice solid run here by this back. Did a nice job of just kind of finding that lane, pick up some positive yards there on 1st and 10.
They go with a direct snap. There's the tackle, but 1st down yardage.
Look, I realize on any play call, when it's properly executed, it can go to the house for a touchdown. But the runs that really make a game plan work are the ones where you get just what you need. And he barely got the 1st down, but he got it.
And then 1st down, right back to the running game.
The defense coordinator this week all week telling us about gap integrity, not giving this running back any creases at all. Really sound defense on that play.
This defense just cannot get off the field. A long march moves on. A pop pass on the jet sweep. Defense wraps him up after the catch, but he's just short of a 1st down.
You know, a lot of times these types of plays either go for nothing or they can go for a huge chunk of yards. Here they do a nice job of getting it to the outside, turning it upfield, and ended up getting a nice gain out of it.
And they tackle him, but not before he picks up the 1st.
How impressive these guys been up front today. Big 3rd down, know what you need to do, get the 1st down, continue to hold on to that lead, continue to work clock, and get that much closer to securing a victory.
Offense coming to the line. They might have a chance for a couple more plays before we reach the end of the quarter. Back at it to start the quarter. Offense getting set to run a 1st down play. And the wideout goes in motion. Using the ground game here. Tailback has the handoff. They'll stop him behind the line for a loss of 1.
Well, these obvious running situations are very tough when you're working with the lead late in the game because you know the defense is going to stack the line of scrimmage, make it as difficult as possible for you to run the football. So nice job there by the defense. They're trying to punch that ball out, do anything they can at all to get the ball back.
Receivers now getting some new assignments before the snap. From the shotgun now, here's a handoff inside. And that run produces a decent gain.
I'll take that every single time. Offensive line does a nice job up front. This back's vision and ability to get positive yards by lowering his pads on full display right there.
Here's some pre-snap movement in the backfield. They flip it to him on the jet sweep. Fighting off the defender. Touchdown, Golden Bears. Still no answer for this offense. How important was that touchdown, Craig? It's now a 2-possession game here in the 2nd half.
It's a great job of this offense with their execution and having situational awareness here in the 2nd half. They now have, as you said, Chris, this 2-possession lead. They got a great chance to finish it off and get a win.
Now they get set to kick it away. And the return man decides to signal fair catch. State offense back on the field. And the runner takes off to his right. Breaking free at the 35. Tackle made at the 41. It's a nice gain. They're getting closer to the 50.
Oh, man, this guy's having a heck of a day. Now, they may not win this game today, but you cannot fault his effort, what he's been able to do. He's been the one bright spot as that last carry now puts him over the 100-yard mark.
He's found some room at the 45. Oh, and he breaks free. It's a foot race. And they've got him at the 5. Great run to set up scoring position here. The Buckeyes will hustle to the line here to run the hurry up. First and goal, handoff. You'll get back to the line of scrimmage, but no farther than that.
Chris, you know me. I love to see defensive backs and especially corners that are willing to come up and get physical against the run game. What a job of making that play in space. No gain because of the play of that corner.
It's incomplete. He took a hit as he threw the football, and it brings up a 3rd down.
Well, this defense has been lights out all year long. In fact, it's been one of the best pass defenses in the country. Big reason why they're in this playoff, and they're living up to that standard today.
He powers into the end zone. Touchdown, Buckeyes.
I think we're starting to kind of see a theme here, Chris, today. That's his 2nd touchdown. The offensive line doing their job, and he's doing an outstanding job of just reading the defense, finding the hole, and being able to pick up big yards and touchdowns.
Now they line up to kick the extra point. And the PAT makes it a 10-point deficit, 31-21.
That makes the score Cal 31, Ohio State.
Looks like they're lining up to attempt an onside kick.
Number 10 set to kick this one away.
And the hands team able to recover the football. So California's offense back out on the field now, trying to build on a beautiful, balanced touchdown drive last time they had it. And they'll keep it on the ground, trying to run some clock. Takes a big shot there from the defense, but moves the sticks. First down.
Chris, good job here on this stop, but remember the ball is inbounds and the clock keeps moving here late in the game and you're trailing. As a defense, you got to start thinking about utilizing those timeouts. You got all 3 to use. At what point are you going to start putting those into play?
First and 10 now for the offense. And they're moving the receiver now before the snap. The offense will take their first time out of the half to talk strategy here.
Timeout, Cal.
Got it.
How aggressive will they be on this first down play? From the shotgun, it's a handoff. They stop him at the 22. This offense in great scoring position now.
Every now and then we see a really good run. We tend to focus on what other people did in order for that run to happen, what the offensive line did. Maybe the receivers are blocking good on the edge. Sometimes the running back is pretty good too. And on that play, he picked up a lot of yards and made that happen with good effort.
On the set.
And that run is good for first down yardage. A new set of downs for this offense.
Clear. Go on.
And he's got it again.
Chris, I think we all kind of get caught up in third down. What's an offense doing on third down? But I think what's also important is how well you defend first down. If you can hold your opponents to a short gain or a tackle for a loss, you throw the offense out of whack, and their game plan gets much more challenging to try to come up with that first down.
Now it's second down here.
Get set.
Out of the shotgun, he hands it off. Defense stops him, but that's a solid gain. Third down here. Time for perhaps one more play before the 2-minute warning. And that's the 2-minute warning. This offense looking to run out the clock and secure an impressive win here today. Offense thinking touchdown, not field goal, facing a 3rd and long from the 20-yard line. Quarterback making some changes at the line. Takes the snap and takes off on the run. Defense stops him short of the marker, so now it's 4th down. The Golden Bears looking to crank up the tempo a bit. And the quarterback tucks it and takes off as a design run. He'll be taken down, but he does have 1st down yardage. And now it's the defense that calls timeout here, trying to get organized and preserve as much clock as possible. 1st down and goal here. A touchdown just about puts this game on ice. Backed up to the 5-yard line now for 2nd and goal. Running for the end zone, running it right up the gut. And he takes it in for the score. Touchdown, Cal.
Chris, we get so caught up in this era of the spread, of throwing the football, and the quarterback and the receivers. This is a great example of the value of having a running back that has a nose for the end zone and can take it in for a touchdown.
So they'll try to add to the lead now with the PAT. And the extra point up and good makes it a 3-score game, up 17 here in the 4th. Now the kickoff team is out on the field. Doesn't bring the kick out. Touchback. They'll start at the 25. Here comes the Buckeye offense onto the field. This has been a rough game for these guys. Not much left to do but play for pride. Now, wasn't alert enough, didn't get the playoff. That'll cost him 5 yards. Pretty easy call for the head coach. He will accept that penalty, of course. Fresh set of downs for the offense. 1st down. Quarterback drops back, probing the secondary. Hit just as he throws the ball. It's incomplete. He was hit as he threw. Good pass rush there on 1st down.
Well, these guys just continue to struggle throwing the football. You know, whether it's been running the wrong route, the quarterback not being accurate, the offensive line not doing their job. It's been a collective effort, and it's a big reason why they're trailing now in this game.
It's incomplete. That was caused by the defensive pressure. And now it brings up 3rd down.
Well, this is just an outstanding job by this defender being in phase against this receiver and being able to tip that ball away. He actually tips it up into the air. The offense catches a break that ball's not intercepted.
So a tricky situation here. 3rd and very long inside your own 20. How much of a risk do you take? You know this defense could be... And he's going to stretch the defense, taking a deep shot here. Catch made for a big gain, but the fans are wondering where was that earlier in this football game. Touchdown, Ohio State. It was a foot race and he won it.
That's what makes this guy so dangerous as a wide receiver. He can catch the ball underneath, shake and bake and go by you, or use his speed to get around you and make a big play like this for a touchdown.
Now a two-point conversion attempt coming up. There's the snap, and he's looking to throw. Makes the catch for the two-point conversion as they continue to cut into this lead.
Is successful and makes the score. Cal.
I believe they're lining up to attempt an onside kick. And the receiving team has recovered. Looks like the hands team did its job. So the job is simple here. Just take a knee, run out the clock, and begin the celebration. Of course, in the playoffs, it's survive and advance. This is a crucial W. Great performance, but now